Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely. Anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We support local education.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots.
Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagro 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Dunklin County Transit in Malden, Missouri is a fast and safe way for you to stay mobile. Call them at 573-276-5806.
I'm running for governor for one simple reason. Because parents who are working extra shifts today have children who need to beat the odds tomorrow.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Southern Custom Meats in Dexter, Missouri is providing you with the best in custom butchering, fresh vegetables, and farm fresh eggs. Call now or visit us today and see the Southern Custom Meats difference for yourself.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
First State Bank and Trust wants to thank the Dexter community for 20 years in business. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by our Dexter branch to explore all your financial options.
Missouri State Senator Jason Bean, representing Butler, Carter, Dunklin, Mississippi, New Madrid, Oregon, Pemiscot, Ripley, Stoddard, and Wayne counties, would like to wish all the Southeast Missouri basketball programs in the 25th District a safe and successful season.
Good evening and welcome to the Class 1 High School State Basketball Tournament here on Aycorp Sports and Misha TV. We're coming to you tonight from the Richland High School just outside Essex, Missouri with the Class 1 sectional game. Our matchup features the District 2 champion and host Richland Rebels against the District number 1 champion, the Clarkton Reindeer. Alongside my broadcast partner, Scott Nelson, I'm Jim Riker, ready to bring you some state tournament basketball.
Jim, this is one of my favorite, and I think probably a lot of folks' favorite times of year, because there's nothing like state tournament basketball, whether it be high school, college, pros, whatever it is. And these two teams tonight are no stranger to this game, having played in it last year. Clarkton came away with the win that night, 47-44, before losing in the quarters to the eventual state champion, South Iron. The winner of this matchup probably does have a meeting with South Iron again, if I'd be guessing. The winner of this matchup, again, meeting them in Annapolis. The Rebels, coached by Coach Matt Klein, come in with a record of 22-7. The Reindeer, coached by Cole McBroom, sport a record of 10-18, but have really gotten hot right here at the right time of the year. This is their third straight trip to the sectional round.
Yeah, 3 straight district championships for Cole McBroom and his group. And so Clarkton is led by 1,000-point scorer Amari Gorman, and the offense absolutely, I've seen him probably, 6 times this year, and the offense absolutely goes through Amari. So
yeah, you and I were talking before this game here, before we went on the air. He's got really one of the quickest first steps of any player around.
Yeah, any of the guards we've seen around. So that leads to the question of, if you're Coach Klein, what do you try to do to maybe stop that penetration?
Well, you're absolutely right. He can penetrate. He can pull up and shoot the pull-up jumper. You've got to find a way to sort of make him more shoot from the outside, which he's capable definitely of hitting those outside shots. But man, when he can penetrate in the lane and either finish at the rim or dump off to one of the other guys, he's really dangerous.
And then Caleb Hunter and Clayton Gotze will be the 2 guys inside, 2 juniors for Coach McBroom, and they'll be the inside players, and they're going to have to find a way to get a little offense in there to take a little of the pressure off of Gorman, I would think.
Yeah.
Correspondingly for the Rebels, they've got Coach Klein's got a deal going on. He's got 5 kids who can score.
He really does, and lately several times the last few games, Gary Tilley is leading them in scoring. He's a dangerous threat from the outside. But in the last game, he showed his capability of getting to the rim too.
Tucker Hughes at 6'3" goes inside for him. But he also can step out for the 3-pointer as well. So you've got a good thing. You've got The only thing that could come into play, maybe again for Richland here as we get to the state tournament, is the fact that, your point guard, Hayden Connor and Gary Tilley, both sophomores, so that experience level, these games become bigger and bigger, and you're a little tighter and tighter probably.
Well, like we said, whoever comes out of this game, if it were to be Richland, they more than likely will run up against South Iron, and they have just been a machine up there for several years.
Yeah, exactly right. So South Iron they play Chadwick at Chadwick tonight. That's a 6 o'clock game, and the winner of that one will take on the winner of this one on Saturday, either afternoon or evening, and that will be at either Chadwick. Well, it depends. If Clarkton wins, it'll be at Clarkton, but if Chadwick wins, it'll be at Chadwick or South Iron. So.
I think I was looking at South Iron's schedule here the other day, and I think they have one loss in the season.
Right.
And it was to a really big Class 5 or 6 school.
Yeah,
so, they're very good.
They're very, very good. We're going to take a break here and get everything together, and then we'll come back with starting lineups and the play-by-play of this sectional game in Class 1 here on Aycorp Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Just remember, if Autry Moreland is not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
Duncan County Transit in Malden, Missouri is a fast 806.
High School Class 1 sectional game between the Clarkton Reindeer and the Richland Rebels. And we are just about set here for the starting lineups for both teams. The will be in their dark uniforms, purple uniforms. They go like this. A senior, number 2, number 20, Alex Juarez, a junior guard. Number 23, James Johnson. 33, Caleb Hunter, one of their post players. And then number 35, the guy inside who usually does most of their scoring, a junior, Clayton Gotze. They are coached by Cole McBroom. For the Richland Rebels, Eric Williams, a 6-foot junior, is one starter. Number 5, Hayden Connor, a 5'10 sophomore. Number 10, a 5'9 junior, Hunter Sanders. Number 12, a 6'3 sophomore, Gary Tilley, that Scott was talking about, the shooter, and then their inside man, 6'3", number 23, a junior, Tucker Hughes. They are coached by Matt Klein, assisted by Stephanie Depew.
Well, a lot of excitement here in the Richland Rebels gym tonight, Jim.
Yeah, there is a big crowd on hand, pretty much capacity crowd here on hand, about 1,000-seat facility, and they're all full with mostly red. We see some dark over there, some purple over there for the reindeer, but mostly Rebel red here.
Mostly Rebel red. I think that what's gonna be interesting to see, Jim, is can Clarkton guard all the shooters of Richland, and can Richland stop Amari Gordon?
Yeah, and if Clarkton has to play a zone, Gary Tilley could have a big night.
He really could.
Tip taken down by Richland to start the ball game. Sanders with it. Man-to-man defense for the Reindeer. Up top to Sanders. To Hughes. Inside, gets it back out to Tilley. He takes about a 12-foot jumper. Good. Eric Williams, for 2. And it's 2-0 for the Reindeer.
Little press here by Richland.
Up and good by Johnson. James Johnson, they beat the press, and Johnson gets 2. 2-2, we're tied just underway. Didn't have a whole lot of trouble with the press right there.
Not right then, they didn't.
Connor up top, puts it on the floor, gets it knocked away, but gets it back. And then kicks it up top to Tilley. Right side to Williams, tries to get it inside to Hughes, but good quick hands there, and he's going to step out of bounds. Johnson just had a toe on the in line, and it'll be out of bounds.
Good defense that time by the Reindeer. Just unfortunate that had a heel on the in line.
Tilley to trigger the inbounds for the Rebels. Gets it to Hughes, back to Tilley. Stop. Back door to Hughes. Nice pass to Williams, up and good. That's 4 for Eric Williams.
Well, Williams making himself available when they doubled down there on Hughes. He was wide open.
1-2-2 press here for the Rebels. Still in the backcourt. Juarez not across yet. Now gets it across the timeline, gets double teamed right there.
Ooh, near by Juarez there to not walk.
Gorman gets it. He'll set up some offense. A zone for the Rebels, 2-3 zone. Both these teams only go about 6 or 7 deep. Johnson tries to go down baseline. He's cut off there by Williams. Back out to Godsey. And they'll reset the offense here. Coach McBroom calling something out. To Gorman.
Gorman's going to.
He goes in the corner, going to try drive baseline. Yeah. He does. He goes up over Hughes. No good. Good defense by Hughes. Rebound taken down by Tilley. Hughes gets it ahead. And then inside to Tucker Hughes. Back out to Williams. Gets it knocked away by Johnson, but then Tilley gets it right back. And he's going to be called for a double dribble.
Well, Tilley thought about pulling up for that 3 and then thought, oh, there's a wide open lane, but he put both hands on that ball.
Absolutely. 4-2 lead for the Rebels. We're just 2 minutes underway here in the first quarter. Mari Gorman, the senior in the backcourt, across to Juarez. Only 2 seniors on this squad for the Reindeer. Juarez gets it back. A lot of pressure on him. Gorman trying to find a place to drive to. No place to go.
Well, just kind of like what we talked about, Coach Klein with that zone, trying to keep Gorman out of the middle.
Yeah, Sanders and Connor up front really are trying to keep that middle contained. To Johnson. He'll take a long jumper. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Tucker Hughes. Quickly down the floor. Nice pass ahead, up, and no good. Missed. Hughes, though, gets the offensive board. He goes back up and good.
Boy, he's tough in there, isn't he?
He is. Great rebound by Tucker Hughes, and it's 6-2 Rebels. Hughes with the tip, knocked away. They give it off to Gorman, though. They get it back.
I would think they might try to get Godsey inside a little bit to see if he could do something against Hughes.
Yeah, sort of a 4-out offense right
really
here.
Is.
And only one Hunter, the only...
I mean, Godsey's he's a tough player to defend in the middle.
Gorman shot no good. Tucker Hughes with another rebound. He's controlling the boards right now for the Rebels.
That's at least 3 boards for him already first quarter.
Connor with it, kicks it off to Sanders. Tucker Hughes, good hands by James Johnson with the steal. Then they get it right back, though. Sanders will pull back as it was a 2-on-5 situation. Sanders directs the offense, kicks it off to Connor. Right corner to Williams. to Hughes. Shot up, long, no good. Johnson with the rebound. 2-on-2 break. They kick it to Gorman. He's open for three, but pulls up at the baseline and kicks it back out to Johnson. Then to Gotze, 15-foot jumper. Good. Clayton Gotze for 2. Now it's 6-4. Sanders walks it up for the Rebs. Then to Tilly.
Clarkton doing a good job, Jim, of eliminating the three-point shot so far from Richland.
And there's one from Sanders, but no good. But nice, strong rebound. Tilly up and good, over the top and good. Gary Tilly with a good offensive board, and it's 8-4. Gorman cross-court to Juarez. Double team there. We're going to have a jump ball, and it will belong to Clarkton still.
Good job that time by Hunter Sanders getting his hands down there and wreaking a little havoc.
8-4, Richland with the lead. We're about 4.5 minutes in so far. Maury Gorman with the basketball, the senior leader for Clarkton. Clayton Gotze with it up top, back to Juarez. He pulls it back out. Clarkton would like to play a little slower pace. Ooh, they missed Johnson inside right there. Yeah, Clarkton would let her play at this pace. I think Richland would like to speed it up a little bit if they could. Gorman cross court. Johnson runs it down. Miss Gotze inside now. Caleb Hunter for 2. Good. Caleb Hunter with his first 2, and it's 8-6.
Well, that's 2 shots that the Reindeers post players have hit from the corner of the free throw line, so that's open for them.
That is. Williams with it. He'll take a 17-footer off the mark, long, no good. Rebound, Clayton Gotze. Quickly to Gorman. This is where he's dangerous. Spin move in the lane, blocked by Hughes. Taken down by Sanders. Ahead to Hughes. Gets the block, runs the floor, misses the shot. No good. Run down no by Eric Williams. Right now, the Rebels having a little trouble finishing at the rim.
Yep, that's twice that they've missed a layup.
In the lane. Off to Tilly, up and good. Great presence of mind by Hayden Connor there to not panic.
Yep, yeah, because he could have definitely done it. He was all tied up, but was able to find Tilly. Oh, good steal, near steal.
Hughes right there read the passing lane, but as you said, bounced off and went out of bounds.
Well, so far the Rebels are executing their pressure pretty well for that Coach Klein's wanting them to do, but on the other hand, Clarkton's done a good job of kind of breaking through for the most part.
Gorman with the basketball for the Reindeer. Kicks it up top to Johnson. Juarez left side. Kicks it back out to Johnson. High post is Hunter. Then to Juarez. He'll take the 3.
Ooh,
rims out, no good.
Out.
Went all the way down and came back out. Williams with the rebound. Sanders brings it up. Kicks it up to Hughes on top. It's nice when your 6'3" kid can play the post, can play the top for you.
Absolutely, it is.
They clear out for him. They kick it right side. 3 shot up and good by Hunter Sanders. They had to respect Hughes' drive, and it left Sanders open for the 3. That was a set play, I would guess.
I think you're right.
13-6 Richland. Double team off to Gorman. And he's going to be called for a travel. Got a little too quick there. I think Amori's a little frustrated right this second. He hadn't scored yet, and they've really done a nice job on him defensively.
Yeah, they've for the most part, they've kept the middle bottled up and not let him get to the rim too much. When they did, he was contested.
Sanders with the basketball. Man-to-man still, and then nice screen set up and no good, but there'll be 2 shots.
Johnson with the foul that time, I think.
Good screen on Eric Williams right there.
Yeah, yes. That foul on James Johnson.
Yeah, that was on Johnson. That's his first team foul, number 1. First foul of the ball game as we're 7 minutes in.
Yeah.
Tucker Hughes to shoot the free throws for the Rebels. Up and good. Into the ball game is Caleb Gotze. He'll replace Clayton.
Younger brother, maybe?
I believe they are. He is a younger brother. I think I verified that a while ago. I just found out for sure. Second one up and good by Hughes, too. 15-6 Rebels with the lead. Gotze in the backcourt. Kicks it off to Juarez and then to Gorman. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Nice double team trap there. Then Caleb Hunter gets it. Had a chance maybe to take it to the basket.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Right side. Gotze lane baseline opens up for him. He goes up. It's blocked by Williams and then off of Gotze out of bounds.
Yeah, he thought about grabbing it and didn't, but he touched it.
Little contact on low, but not enough to call a foul there. Good block. That's the second block for the Rebels tonight. 22 seconds to go in the quarter as Sanders walks it up for Richland. He's going to kick it right side to Tilley. Up and off the mark. A little long, no good. Juarez with the rebound. 8 seconds to go. He's quickly down the floor with it. Kicks it to Gorman. Pulls it out top. He's going to take a long three if he's going to take it. He does take the long three. It's off the mark, no good. So we are at the end of one, and at the end of one, it is the Richland Rebels 15, the Clarkton Reindeer 6. We'll take a 30-second break and be back here on Aycorp Sports.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at Aycorp Sports and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
We're headed to the second quarter here. Scoring goes like this. Eric Williams with 4, 3 for Hunter Sanders, 4 for Gary Tilley, 4 for Tucker Hughes in that first quarter. Just what we talked about, the Rebels really spread out their scores.
They've got everybody on the floor that can score for them, and boy, they really look for each other too, Jim.
Off to Williams, right side to Sanders. He'll take the long three. It's short, no good. Taken down by Juarez on the board. Good rebound by Alex Juarez. He's going to drive to the basket. He's going to go up. He's going to be fouled. It's going to be on the floor, though. Basket will not count.
I think Coach McBroom said, look, we're going to take the ball to the hole, boys.
Right. I think that's probably the message.
Pretty determined look in that drive right there.
Yeah, that was the message, I think, at the end of the quarter. You're right. First foul on Eric Williams, first team foul in the quarter on the Rebels. Caleb Gotze with it. Back to Juarez, and they kick it to Gorman. Richland stays in their 2-3 zone. It's been very effective so far. It's a good pass to Johnson up. Missed the shot, no good. Tucker Hughes with the rebound. Good look by Gorman there.
Sure was. He was able to slip away. Johnson was, but he just couldn't finish right there.
Hughes with it up top. Man-to-man for Clarkton. Tucker's willing to take a little breather here. Bring out the defense a little bit.
Trying to get a little low 4 across offense here.
They switch men, and Hughes with it now. Drives down the lane. Missed Williams inside.
He had him wide open.
He did. He missed Williams inside. Johnson with the rebound on the miss. Crossover, going to go to the basket. Off his foot and out of bounds, though, will go back to the Rebels. At the end of the first quarter in Perryville, it's Puxico 22 and St. Vincent's 19. Sanders walks it up for the Rebels as they lead 15-6. He puts it on the floor, crossover twice, then kicks it inside to Williams for a little 8-foot jumper. It's long, no good. Rebound taken down by Gorman. Richland not shooting the ball very well the way they normally do so far. Gorman, long 3 ball, short, no good. Runs down his own rebound, though. Spin move inside, then a 12-foot jumper, good. He did. Amari Gorman with his first 2, and it's 15-8. Sanders off to Tucker Hughes.
Looks like we're gonna try that again here, maybe.
That lane is spread wide open there if they want to take advantage of it. Off to Tilley, then to Williams. A lot of motion in this Richland offense. Back out to Hughes. and kicks it off to Sanders. Tries to drive baseline, cut off there by Gorman, then kicks it out. Wide open is Connor off the bank, no good. Rebound, Tilley. He's going to be fouled, and that'll go on Gotze, I believe.
It's either Johnson or Gotze. We'll see. Yep, you're right.
It is on Gotze. That's his first, team foul number 1 in this quarter. Richland with the basketball. 7-point lead. 5:42 to go before halftime. Inside to Williams off the glass and good.
Yep.
Good inbounds play. 6 points for Eric Williams now. Gorman in the backcourt. 1-2-2 pressure still by Richland. Gorman up top. Coach McBroom calls out a play. Gorman gets it back to Juarez. Only one sub so far in the ball game, and that's Caleb Gotze, who's on the floor right now. Johnson cut off there nicely by Williams. Tries to go over the top to Gotze, just way out of his reach, and a turnover.
Yeah, he just wasn't looking for the ball right there for some reason. So
Sanders with the basketball for the Rebels. Hughes crossover dribble, little runner in the lane, up off the mark, no good. Tip taken down by Gorman. And he's going to be fouled there by Hunter Sanders, I believe.
Yeah. Yep.
That'll be his first, team foul number 2. We don't have our usual stat keeping tonight, but I can tell you Richland's shooting percentage is not very good right now.
Not very good. I had some looks right there at the goal, but boy, just not finishing.
Gotze inside. Nice head fake up off the glass and good. Clayton Gotze with 4 now, and it's 17-10. I like the way, for not being a big kid inside, I like the way he plays inside.
Yeah, he's a tough physical kid, and he can use his body to get himself open, which is really a good attribute.
Williams with the basketball. Gets it. Sanders gets it back now. They get it to Hughes. He's guarded by Gotze. Force that pass a little bit, be knocked out of bounds. We'll go back. You know, Hughes has got about 5 inches on Gotze there, and maybe a little quickness. I'm surprised he hadn't tried to take it to the basket a little bit.
Well, I might go up a little bit above the big block there and then spin back towards the goal if he depending on where he plays me. But you're right, he's definitely got a little quickness maybe.
Sanders with the basketball. Hughes with it now. Nice, good, quick hands by Gotze once again.
Yep.
Knocked out of bounds.
What, he just does a lot of the little things that you want a guy to do in a basketball game.
You're exactly right.
Good defender, good rebounder, can shoot.
Gary Tilley into Williams. He loses it, gets it back, loses it again, then gets it back again. And then to Hughes. Almost a foul, no call. And then Hughes misses the dunk. Johnson with the rebound. And we're going to see a sub coming in here for Richland. That's going to be Jaden Pope, I believe. Johnson at 15 foot, 12 foot now. Jumper, wild, no good. Rebound by Hughes.
Well, they're letting them kind of play a little bit.
They are a little bit.
Body, little.
Yep. Williams to Sanders for 3. Nope. Short, no good. Williams, though, with the rebound. And that's going to be a push. That's going to be out of bounds to the Rebels. And I think that's going to go on Gotze. Nope, I take that back. It's going on Caleb Gotze, actually, I believe. Yeah. It's his first.
Hughes getting a break here.
Yeah, Jaden Pope checks in for the Rebels. And Caleb Hunter back in for Clarkton. Williams up top. Right side to Pope. Coach Klein, I know, thinks of Pope as sort of a 6th starter for him. Connor cut off there nicely by Juarez. Good defense, and now it got a little too physical. And that'll be the first one on Juarez, team foul number 3. First time was pretty good. Second time he just got a little too much hands.
I was going to say, good defense until he got down to the low block there, and then he just kind of grabbed him.
Into Williams, 12-foot jumper, no good. Rebound, Tilley. Goes back up off the glass and good. Gary Tilley's got 6.
Yep.
Clayton Gotze with it. Gives it to Juarez across the timeline. He's going to get trapped there, but he manages to get out of it. Good job there keeping that dribble alive. Then inside to Caleb Hunter. He goes up off the glass, no good. Rebound by Tilley. Sanders ahead for the Rebels to Williams. puts it on the floor, kicks it out to Tilly, who he thought about the three, didn't take it.
That's a shot Tilly can make right there.
Yeah.
About 6 foot behind the line.
Williams, 15-foot jumper, off the mark, no good.
Yeah.
Jaden Pope is going to be called for a push there.
Yep.
That's his first, team foul number 3 on the Rebels.
You know, Jim Richland keeps that press on, and how many times over the years have you and I seen teams that it didn't really affect them until late in the third, maybe early in the fourth, but by then teams were able to pull away because they just tired them out.
Absolutely right, and that comes into play probably. Juarez with it, gets it across the double team, kicks it to Gorman. He'll take the three.
Got
Good. Amari Gorman for 3, and it's 19-13. Clarkton just keeps hanging around. Clarkton came in 10-18 on the season, but has played very well lately.
Very well.
Tilly with it. Crossover dribble, drives to the basket, gets fouled, and will shoot 2 free throws.
That on Johnson, maybe.
I believe it is.
That'll be his second, I think.
It is on Johnson, his second, team foul number 4, and will send Gary Tilly to shoot 2 free throws for the Richland Rebels. The games we've done of Clarkton, Johnson is a very physical player, but tends to use his hands a little bit and gets in a little bit of foul trouble sometimes.
And he's coming out.
He comes out. Hughes comes back in for the Richland, and Johnson comes out, and Caleb Godsey.
The other Godsey.
The other Godsey, yeah. Tilly with the second free throw here. He's got 6 so far. He and Williams both with 6 for the Rebs. Up and good. 1 of 2. And it's 20-13, back to a 7-point lead for the Rebels. Juarez gets it to Godsey.
Trap right here is what it is.
Double teamed, gets it off right at Hunter's feet. And that's going to be a travel. A timeout. Coach McGroom got the timeout.
Good job there on the timeout.
Coach McGroom got the 30-second timeout. Tell you what, I think we're going to take a quick 30-second break as well, and we'll be back here on Aycorp Sports. We're back at Richland High School. Richland leads Clarkton 20-13 here with 1:34 to go in the first half. Jim Riker and Scott Nelson with you. And Richland has not shot the ball very well. They've had a number of shots. They've shot the ball a lot more often than Clarkton has, but they just haven't knocked much down.
Nope. Shoot percentage is not real good. We'll see what happens here with this last minute 27.
Juarez with it for the Reindeer. Gets it back to Clayton Godsey. Tries to drive baseline. Hughes cuts him off nicely. Gorman for a long 3. Good. He's got 8 now. He's starting to heat up a little bit, and it's 20-16.
Lead's cut to 4.
They're finding ways to get Amari Gorman open. Sanders with it. Kicks it off to Connor. To Tilly. Under a minute to go in the first half. 4-point ball game. Tilly spin move inside, gets cut off there. Shot is short, no good. Good defense by Clayton Godsey.
Yeah.
Just held his ground.
That time probably Hughes should have just kept going to the basket, Jim.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree with that.
Somebody's missed their responsibility.
Caleb Hunter,
left him wide open.
Good. Sanders with the rebound, and will bring it up for the Rebels. We'll see if they want to play for one shot here.
That's what they're going to do here.
To Williams. Hughes at the free throw line. Gives it back to Tilly. A little jumper, it's no good, but he'll be fouled and will shoot 2. Coach McBroom wanted to turn the ball over there, but
it was close, but
it was. All right. Foul's going to go on. That's going to go on Juarez. That's his second, and sends Tilly to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. He's 1 of 2 so far tonight.
Well, Clarkton found a way kind of here to claw back a little closer in this game.
They've sort of found offensively a way to get Gorman open here in the second quarter. Tilly's first one is good. Pope checks in, as does Jacob Wally. And Williams and Hughes will check out with 14 seconds to go in the quarter. Second one coming up for Tilley. He's got 8 so far for the Rebels. Second one also good. 14 seconds to go. Gorman with it down for Clarkton. Across to Juarez. Guarded out front there by Connor. They've extended that defense. Gorman's going to take a long three here at the buzzer. He does. Oh, just short, no good. It was right on line, but short. So we're at the end of the first half of this sectional game. It's the Richland Rebels 22, the Clarkton Reindeer 16. We'll take a break. We'll be back in about 6 or 7 minutes and then have the second half of this one for you. You're watching the state playoffs on Aycorp Sports and Misha TV.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely. Anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We support local education.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots. Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
My name is Kevin Roswell. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and
263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Dunklin County Transit. Stay mobile. Call them at 573-276-5806.
I'm running for governor for one simple reason. Because parents who are working extra shifts today have children who need to beat the odds tomorrow.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Southern Custom Meats in Dexter, Missouri is providing you with the best in custom butchering, fresh vegetables, and farm fresh eggs. Call now or visit us today and see the Southern Custom Meats difference for yourself.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
First State Bank & Trust wants to thank the Dexter community for 20 years in business. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by our Dexter branch to explore all your financial options.
Missouri State Senator Jason Bean, representing Butler, Carter, Dunklin, Mississippi, New Madrid, Oregon, Pemiscot, Ripley, Stoddard, and Wayne counties, would like to wish all the Southeast Missouri basketball programs in the 25th District a safe and successful season.
Just remember, if Autry Moreland is not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Aycorp Sports.
Well, welcome back to Richland High School, folks. It's 22-16. Richland leads Clarkton here at halftime. Jim Riker and Scott Nelson along with you. And Scott, really, I think the story of the game is Clarkton has kept it right where they wanted to. They've played the pace they wanted to. They've been able to handle the pressure relatively well and stayed right where they want to, and then found a way to find Amari Gorman open there in the second quarter.
Yeah, and he was able to knock down a couple of longer threes and got them right back there. They were down, 9
yes.
First quarter, and came back and have cut it to 6. So, on the other side of the ball, Richland has just not shot the ball well at all. We don't have the shooting percentage, as Jim mentioned earlier in the broadcast, but boy, it's got to be down there in the, I would say, 20s or 30s.
I would guess, yes. And like you and I talked about off the air here at halftime, Richland's got to probably take the ball to the basket a little more. They've been settling for that, and they are a good jump shooting team. But they've been settling for that 5 or 6 footer as opposed to taking it on the basket, trying to draw the foul and get the basket.
Generally they've got a little height advantage over Clarkton. So maybe Coach Klein talked about that situation here in the locker room at halftime.
So scoring in the first half for the Clarkton Reindeer, they're led by Amari Gorman with 8. 2 for James Johnson, 2 for Caleb Hunter, and 4 for Clayton Gotze for their 16 points. Both Juarez and Johnson have 2 fouls each. For the Rebels, 6 for Eric Williams, 3 for Hunter Sanders on a 3-point play, 9 for Gary Tilley, and 4 for Tucker Hughes. Nobody really in foul trouble, just 3 kids with 1 each. So very clean game so far as well.
Yeah, very clean game, well played. Had a few turnovers, but nothing just out of the ordinary, I would think. So Clarkton's going to get the ball here starting the third quarter.
Both teams have only substituted 1 player during that first half, so Gorman with the basketball. Man-to-man defense, a little switch here for the Rebels inside to Gotze. He's going to go up and miss the shot. No good. Rebound taken down by Tilley.
Well, good look there by Gotze.
Yeah,
that thing did everything but fall in the goal.
Exactly right. A little switch of the defense there by Coach Klein coming out at halftime. Sanders with it. Kicks it off to Williams, then up top to Tilley. Inside to Hughes at the free throw line. Hayden Connor kicks it off to Eric Williams. Tilley's guarded by Johnson. Gorman on Sanders.
Oh, he's right there.
Trying to get it to Hughes.
Yep.
They double teamed him a little bit. Now they get it into him. There's where you got to have a spin move.
Yep. Or that right there.
Oh, that little move down the lane. Good job there by Tucker Hughes.
Little hesitation, and Gotze didn't really know if he was going to go or not, and he went.
24-16 now. Off to Gorman, right side to Johnson. He's going to try to drive baseline. He does. Oh, that's going to be a jump ball. Yep, jump ball, and it will go to Richland on the off-possession rule. Yep.
Wow, good defense that time.
Yeah, Hughes, nice job.
Was it Hughes?
Yeah, really nice job inside there. Holding his ground and getting his hand on top of the basketball.
Yeah, no reachy foul. Just put the hand right on top of the ball.
Sanders walks it up for the Rebels. Puxico, by the way, leads St. Vincent's 41-26 at halftime. They have a 15-point lead. If they win, we will carry their game on Saturday here on Aycorp Sports and Misha TV. Richland a little content to run a little time here or just run a little set offensively.
Try to get Hughes open again.
Back inside. There it is, a little runner in the lane, short, no good. Once again, didn't take it all the way to the basket.
Yep.
Gorman quickly down. He's going to go all the way to the hoop, up and good.
Yeah, so once he gets that far inside, Jim, you're just going to be hard to stop him.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He gets that deep. It's hard to stop him, and that's 24-18. Gorman with 10, excuse me. Connor with it to Hughes. Inside to Tilley, up and good.
There's a mismatch, too, on height, and Tilley's done a really good job of finishing when he's got in there, so that's a good play there by Richland that time.
Juarez with it. He's guarded there by Connor. Then to Johnson in the corner. To Gorman up top.
Surprised he didn't pull that one, Jimmy.
Going back to their zone defense, their 2-3 zone Richland has. They came out man-to-man just in the first possession here. Juarez wide open for three. Ooh, rims out, no good. Hughes with the rebound. Sanders walks it up. 8-point lead for the Rebels. To Williams. Inside to Hughes. Stops. Kicks it back out. Tries to get it into Tilley, but he's double teamed and it's knocked away. Hughes brings it down. He's going to go inside. He's going to go up and good.
That's what I foresee Hughes doing all the time right there.
Right, I agree, Scott.
Near steal that time.
By Connor,
but didn't get the call. But yeah, I would say Hughes could have that opportunity about when he wanted to.
Yeah, I would think that's right.
10-point lead, Jim. Is that the largest lead of the game?
Equals the largest lead, I believe. Yes. Gotze with it in the backcourt. Clarkton very methodical. Gorman spin blocked by Hughes. Good help defense by Tucker Hughes right there.
Absolutely, it was.
You know, and they obviously had watched some tape. Of course, these two teams have played earlier this year, but they know that Gorman likes to do that little spin move in the lane, and Tucker Hughes just waited on him. Gorman to inbounds. Don't be surprised if he gets it back here. Oh, and then a steal. Oh, just off of Williams.
Yep.
Good hands, but knocked out of bounds. And Gorman will trigger once again for the Reindeer. 4:29, the winner of this one moves on to the state quarterfinals on Saturday. Inside to Gotze. He goes up, partially blocked by Hughes, and then Gotze gets the foul. Yeah, it's his second. That's his second. First team foul in the half. Hughes is doing a very nice job defensively.
He's a deceptively good jumper, too.
Yes, he is.
He really can jump. He and Tilley both.
Sanders with the basketball. Off to Williams. Back to Sanders. He'll take the three. It's going to be way short.
I
no
think
good.
It got blocked a little bit,
I
too.
think. Yep, I think a little bit off of Gorman maybe. And then it goes out of bounds off of the Rebels. 10-point lead for Richland. 4:13 to go in the third quarter. Richland stays in Gorman across to Juarez. Good catch there. Brings it down. Run the baseline. Gorman to take the long three. Good, man.
Tell you what, they're going to have to get out on him.
They're going to have to. 28-21. Right now, Maury Gorman with 5 in the second half, and I think that's what Coach Klein is talking about. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, but, you know, Gorman has got 3 threes now, plus the 2, so he's got 13 overall. Yep. But they've really done a nice job of finding a way to get him open.
Well, and you know, when he goes to the basket, Jim, you know, we were talking about both Tilley and Hughes for Richland. On the other side, Gorman, when he goes to the basket, it's almost like he floats up there. You know, he's just got such a good move, but you've got to respect that. So either they're backing off a little bit too much on him, and when you leave him open within 5 foot of the red line,
right.
I mean, he can pull that thing and hit it.
Absolutely right. So he's got 13. It's 28-21. And Richland with the basketball. The winner plays either South Iron or Chadwick. Hughes with it up top for Richland. To Connor. Haydensmore runs the offense for the Rebels, doesn't shoot as much.
I think it might be beneficial if maybe Richland set a few plays to get either Hunter Sanders or Tilley open.
They try to get it to Tilley inside. Tough catch. He's going to be fouled. He'll be on the floor. That's going to go on Juarez, I believe, and if that's the case, that's his third.
Yes.
And once again, that's a size mismatch you probably want to take advantage of.
Anyway, what I was going to say is that playing that man-to-man, you know, you could set a couple of little double screen and get them open for some threes. I mean, they've really not had any looks.
Tough catch by Hughes there. And gets it over the top of the rim. I don't know.
That was the toughest looking shot of the night he's had, and it's the one that went in.
He's got 10 now in double figures for the Rebels. They lead by 9. Juarez to Gorman, wide open once again. Man, you've got to not let him do that, but he does miss this one.
Yep. Might have been a step farther back on that one, too.
Yes. Sanders to Tilley. A 5-out offense sort of here with a little motion inside and down the lane for the Rebels. Against the man-to-man. Sanders guarded by Caleb Hunter.
Right now, Hughes just content to sit out there. I mean, you know, Richland's.
There's the back door. I was going to say, Williams was wide open for that back door. I was wondering if they were going to see it. Easy to see it up here, though, isn't it?
Yes. I was going to say, Jim, this is a nice spot to broadcast from up here in the crow's nest.
Yes, it is. Gorman, good screen by Hunter there, but shot's no good. Tilley with the rebound. Kicks it off to Connor.
Feels like just a little danger zone right here for Clarkton. Do you just kind of feel that a little bit?
I agree with that. I think if Richland, you know, can put a little pressure on here, they lead by 11 all of a sudden, their biggest lead of the game. Hughes with it, guarded by Clayton Godsey up top.
Richland student section.
Just a little
over there having a
good time. A little cat and mouse game here between the two coaches. Now a switch of defense. Off to Connor. He puts it on the floor to Williams. Hughes back out to Sanders, and they'll reset the offense. Tilley, the sophomore, with it for Richland. Minute to go, just a hair over a minute to go here in the third quarter. Guarded out there by Godsey. He puts it on the floor. He's going to drive to the basket. He's going to go up. It's no good, but he'll be fouled.
Just what you were talking about here at halftime. Tilley driving to the basket, getting fouled here.
That one's on Caleb Hunter. That's his first. Team foul number 3, and it sends Tilley to the free throw line. He's been there 4 times already tonight.
3 of 4, I think.
Yep. 3 of 5 now.
The broadcaster's curse.
Exactly right. Caleb Godsey checks in for Caleb Hunter. Tilley with 11 so far. Missed them both. Rebound by Clarkton. Johnson brings it up. Crossover dribble. Williams, good job of cutting him off there.
Yeah, good help defense that time.
Gorman thought about the step back three. Nope, but they didn't get out on him, and it's off the mark, hit the standard, and it'll go out of bounds. Will belong to Richland. He was sort of in that no man's land against that 2-3 zone of who's going to guard him a little bit.
Yep.
Sanders brings it up here.
We're also getting towards the end of that third quarter, Jim. Maybe at least a little bit of
fatigue starting to set in.
Legs.
Yep, I would agree. Gorman, Godsey, Gorman has played this entire ball game for sure. Connor kicks it off to Tilly. Tilly's going to go to the basket. He's going to be fouled and will shoot two. And that's what we talked about there at halftime, Scott. Take that ball to the basket, try to draw some fouls. That's going to go on Johnson. That'll be his third.
Well, if they're going to do that, they're going to need to take advantage of their free throws.
Right.
But on the other hand, Johnson doesn't need to pick up his fourth.
No, that will be because he's such a good defender. That will be a problem. Free throw by Tilly this time is good. Pope checks in, as does Wally, to replace Williams and Tucker Hughes for the Rebels. I believe Tilly and Sanders and Connor have all been on the floor all night for the Rebels.
Yep.
Second one, long, no good. Rebound taken down. Caleb Godsey.
Shot that one.
Oh, great steal by Connor. He's going to go to the basket. He's going to go up and good.
What a play by Connor!
Great play by Hayden Connor. His first two of the night, and it's 35-21. Gorman to the basket, no good with 1.2 seconds to go, but he'll be fouled and will shoot two free throws. What a great play by Hayden Connor there.
It sure was.
Second foul on Sanders. Gorman to shoot two free throws.
Boy, Gorman is so quick.
A little short, no good. Maybe a little tired legs, like you said there. 14-point lead now.
That one was flat, and that last one of Tilly's on the other end was a little flat.
Good block out. He makes that one out. He's got 14 now. And that's going to be the end of the third, just off the back iron by Hunter Sanders. So we're at the end of three, and it's a 35-22 lead for the Richland Rebels. We'll take a 30-second break and be back here on Aycorp Sports.
Just remember, if Ultra Moreland is not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Aycorp Sports.
35-22, Richland with a 13-point lead, and if I have it right, and I may not.
I don't know about that. I bet you do.
Gorman had the only point scored for Clayton for Clarkton in that quarter. He had 6, and he was the only one who scored in that quarter for Clarkton.
Wow.
So that's an issue for him, certainly. Somebody's going to have to, for them to get back in the ballgame, somebody's going to step up a little bit here and try to find a basket. 13-point lead. The winner of this one moves on to the state quarterfinals in Class 1. They'll play, whoever the winner will play on Saturday. Godsey with it, knocked away, stolen by Hughes. He comes out of there for the Rebels.
Yeah, tipped out of there by either Connor or Williams won, and Hughes wound up with it.
Richland content to make the defense come out after him a little bit. They break it down. Hughes drives in the lane.
Nice pass.
Dish. Great finish by Williams. Nice pass.
Drew the defenders, and Williams finished for him.
Williams with 10 now for the Rebels. He's got 10. Tilly with 12. Hughes with 10 for Richland. 15-point lead. Jumper up and good by Johnson. He's got 4 now.
Well, there's your other player.
There's the other player to score. That's exactly right. I think they're going to have to find that. 37-24, Richland with the lead. Hughes breaks it down again a little bit. He's cut off there by Gotzi. Now he breaks down to the lane again, kicks it off to Tilley this time. Up and no good, but Williams with the rebound. Turnaround jumper.
Oh, nice shot.
Tough turnaround by Eric Williams. He gets it, and it's 39-24. They're letting Hunter Sanders get down the lane and then dish to the two big guys inside. Juarez with it, knocked away, good behind, tip from behind, but he gets it back. Kicks it off to Gotzi. Inside, he goes up and no good. Tipped, taken down by Hughes. Coach McBroom wanted a foul, I think, there. Hughes will walk it up with a 15-point lead. 6.5 to go in the ball game. Hughes kicks it off to Connor. He takes a jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound, James Johnson. Quickly down the floor for Clarkton. He's going to take it to the basket, up and no good, rims out. But Gorman right there, no good. Tipped, and that's going to be an over the back on, I think, Tilley, and Hughes may be hurt. I think he got injured a little bit in their district championship game.
He says, I'm good.
It's an ankle, and we're going to see Caleb Hunter check back in, and then Jaden Pope check in for the Rebels. Foul went, by the way, on Gary Tilley, his first. Team foul number 1 here in the second half. And the way Richland was setting up their offense, Scott, that's a loss because Hughes was really taking it down the lane and then dishing very nicely.
Yeah, he was pretty much running everything from the top, wasn't he?
Hunter with it to Juarez. They're going to try to get it to Gorman. Good job of reading him there, though, and keeping him from getting that 3 off. He's up top, kicks it to Juarez. Johnson. Inside, jumper, and that's going to be a blocking foul. That's going to go on Pope, I believe.
I think you're right.
That'll be his second and send James Johnson the line to shoot 2. Second one on Pope. James Johnson, the junior, to shoot 2 free throws. He's got 4 points so far tonight. Up and short, no good. 39-24.
Been that 15-point lead here for just a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. They've sort of opened it up. 3 of 4 from the free throw line so far. That's 2 of 4 now for Richland, or for Clarkton from the free throw line. Yep, and it's 39-25. And a timeout. Nope. What do we got here? Oh,
it's got a wet spot.
Yep. A little perspiration on the floor. And get a towel out there. Little housekeeping.
Need to invest in one of those fancy little squeegees.
Exactly right. After this one on Aycorp Sports at 7 p.m., it's New Madrid County at Charleston in the Class 3 sectional game. That'll be on the air. You can catch it on the link on Misha TV here at 7 p.m. Tilley with the basketball, guarded by Johnson. He's got 3 fouls already. Pucks go up by 17 after 3 quarters, 54-37 up at St. Vincent's Perryville. Sanders with it, kicks it to Tilley.
Looks like they're going to try to play a little weave here.
Sanders takes a 17-footer, no good. Rebound, no to Tilley. He goes up off the glass and good.
Boy, for a fortuitous rebound, the ball just kind of came to him.
Absolutely right. Quick timeout by Coach Klein.
Yep.
Full timeout. So we're going to take a 30-second break as well. It's 41-25, 16-point lead for the Richland Rebels. 5:15 to go in the ballgame. We'll take a 30-second break and be back here on Aycorp Sports.
Duncan County Transit in Malden, Missouri is a fast and safe way for you to stay mobile. Call them at 573-276-5806.
I'm running for governor for one simple reason. Because parents who are working extra shifts today have children who need to beat the odds tomorrow.
Back at Richland High School, Richland with a 16-point, 41-25 lead with 5:15 to go here in the ball game. Of concern, though, for the Richland Rebels, Tucker Hughes had what looked to be an ankle maybe or leg as he went down a while ago and is still hobbling around quite a bit.
He's still kind of favoring that one side.
You would think, Scott, if Coach Klein, if Richland can keep this kind of lead, that we won't see Hughes the rest of the night.
Tucker
probably.
Hughes again, no.
Yeah, just give him the rest of the night off, and because the winner of this one plays on Saturday, so you've got 4 days there to regroup, and this group the winner of this one will go to either South Iron or to Chadwick. Full court pressure out of the timeout. Caleb Hunter to Juarez across to Gorman. Gorman puts it on the floor, drives in the lane, little runner up, no good. Rebound by Jaden Pope. Good runner there, just didn't get to go.
Got himself open, just could not get it to fall.
Under 5 minutes now in the ball game. To Tilly, up top to Connor, and Richland is more than content to run some clock off.
They're just going to stay out front and do a little weave here and there, and make Clarkton come out and foul them.
Yep. It's the time of year you don't really care how many points you score as long as you score one more than the other team.
That's exactly right.
Sanders up top. He's a junior for this Rebels group. Kick it right side to Tilly. He drives on the lane against Johnson. He goes up off the glass strong, no good, but he's going to be fouled.
That's 4 on Johnson.
That is 4 on Johnson, and it'll send Gary Tilly to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. He's been there 8 times already tonight. This will be 10. I like the way he takes the ball to the basket.
Yeah, when he decides to go, Jim, he sees the hole and he goes. He doesn't really wait around.
Neither of these teams have a lot of seniors. 2 for the Richland Rebels, Lucas Klein and Jaden Pope for Richland. And for Clarkton, it's only Gorman and Talon Jones, or Tatum Jones.
The starting 5 for Richland's coming back next year.
Right. Second free throw, good by Tilly. 43-25, all of a sudden, it's an 18-point lead for the Rebels. Gorman with the basketball to take the 3. Rims out, no good. Johnson, nice strong rebound, and we're going to have Sanders over the top.
Yep.
His
on
third.
The floor, just what, 2 or 3 fouls?
Third team foul, I believe. That's the third one on Hunter Sanders. And Jacob Wally will check in to replace Jaden Pope for the Rebels. 4 minutes to go. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. In the corner to Caleb Gotze. Out to Juarez. To Johnson. He's going to try to drive the basket, and that's going to be a foul on Wally.
Wally just grabbed his arm.
Yeah, he did. Just in the ball game. That'll be his first. And that will send Johnson to the free throw line where he just went 1 of 2. And the one thing that's got to drive Coach Klein crazy about this is, you're letting them score with the clock stopped.
Yeah. Well, as Wally gets a little more play in there, he'll slide over and get in front.
Right. Got to move your body instead of your feet there. That's exactly right. First free throw good by Johnson to cut it to 17, 43-26. Second one also good. Johnson now with 5 on the evening. Pope checks back in for Wally.
Yeah, I'm like you, Jim. Unless they cut it to under 10, I don't think we'll see Tucker Hughes again.
Yeah, I think that's probably right. 1-3-1 zone now for the Clarkton Reindeer, trying to put a little trap pressure on out top. Kick it off to Connor.
Well, that off man right there is wide open if they'll look and see, like I said.
To Pope. Up and no good. Missed the shot. But Williams with the rebound. He's got 6 here in the fourth quarter, and it's 45-27.
That's a couple of nice offensive rebounds that Williams had in this game, Jim, that's turned around and scored off of them.
Gorman double teamed out top. And then we're going to have a travel on Amari Gorman. Turnover, goes back to Richland. Chance to extend this to a 20-point game. 45-27. Sanders inside to Tilly. He missed Pope. You're right. And then a bad pass across that zone to Johnson, to Gorman. Out of bounds. and we'll go back to Richland.
Well, one bad pass deserved another on that, as they say.
That is true. Yeah, you can't pass across that 1-3-1 very well like that.
No, but boy, that opposite side is open. If they'll look at it. Back to a man, I think here. No, a little trap.
2-3, a 2-2-1 trap, maybe. Yeah. Up top, inside to Pope. He goes up off the glass and good. Jaden Pope, the senior, with 2.
47-27.
20-point lead for the Richland Rebels now. A little perspiration on the floor again. 2:47 to go here in the ball game. We'll try to get you a score on that Puxico game if at all possible here before we go off the air tonight. And of course, as we said, Aycorp Sports and Misha TV has the New Madrid County Charleston game at Charleston that should be just underway with Bobby Alford and James Hodges down there. So you'll want to tune in on that one as well. I think our intention is to have, if Puxico wins the Puxico game on Saturday, and if New Madrid and Charleston, potentially those guys on Saturday, depending on where they play and depending on how the internet is in those places. Just out of the reach of Pope there to Johnson inside now. Up off the glass and good.
Good job by Gary Tilley not to foul.
47-29.
Because Johnson had a good head of steam and he was going to go score.
2-2-1 trap here. Sanders gets through it but picks it up in a bad spot, and it's a steal by Juarez. And this is where Sanders, they miss Sanders on the floor a little bit. Juarez inside, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes up off the glass and good. Alex Juarez with his first 2 of the evening, and it's 47-31. In the middle to Williams. They missed Pope inside. Tilley with it up top. Catch there by Sanders. Drives into the lane, going to take it to the basket up and miss the shot. No good. Pope, though, nice rebound.
And
gets fouled and will shoot 2.
I think James Johnson just fouled out of the ballgame, maybe.
We'll see if it's him or Juarez. I'm not sure which. Yep, that was Johnson. That's his 5th. So, and that will send Jaden Pope to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Johnson checks out with 9 points tonight.
Now the good thing for James is he's just a junior, so he'll
be back next year. That's exactly
right.
Game
next year.
That's exactly right. Pope's free throw rims out, no good. Jaden, the senior, 6-foot senior's got a second one here. It's a 16-point lead for Richland with 1:54 to go in the ball game. Second one rims in. 48-37. Juarez with it in the backcourt to Caleb Gotze. And that's going to be a travel.
Well, I was just gonna say, Caleb Gotze has done a pretty nice job of handling the ball for a.
He really has for a bigger kid, a sophomore, bigger
just
kid.
A sophomore, and then he just right on cue has a little shovel on his step. But
Wally checks in for Eric Williams for the Rebels with 1:45 to go in the ball game. Inbounds to Connor. Across to Sanders. Sanders, nice look off, but missed the shot. Right idea, just missed the shot. Gorman quickly down for Clarkton. He goes up and missed the shot as well. Connor with the rebound. Quickly up are the Rebels. They get it ahead to Tilley. Good job, and then off of Tilley and out of bounds.
That was a great play that time by Gotze. Tipped the ball and off of Tilley.
Yeah, it really was. That Gotze was a fine play there with 1:25 to go. And really, I think Coach Klein was saying, hey, we can slow it down. Let's make sure it's an absolute layup before we give it up. And that's going to be a foul.
Boy, that was almost a shove off right there.
Yeah, it was. That's the 4th one on Hunter Sanders with 1:17 to go.
15 foul, Jim, right there, I think.
I believe it is, so that should send, it is a 15 foul, so that's going to send Clarkton, the Reindeer, to the free throw line.
I still haven't got used to this new foul system, really.
It is a different thing. I thought it would really slow the game down, but it hasn't. So I really thought it would, but it really hadn't. So free throw up. Juarez is good. He'll have a second one. 3 points on the night for Alex Juarez. Second one, also good. So 48-33, 15-point lead, a minute 15 to go in the ball game. No full court pressure. Gorman out, and they kick it off to Connor now. Then across to Sanders, and a timeout by Coach Klein. He'll take a full timeout, so we'll take a quick 30-second break here as well. 15-point lead for the Richland Rebels with 1:07 to go. You're watching the state playoffs here on Aycorp Sports. Some other scores around the area. South Pemiscot leads in their ball game against Kabul, 50-34 as they head to the fourth quarter. Also, Chadwick leads at the end of one quarter at least. South Iron by 12. Let's see if we can get an update on that one. See where we're at. That would be a huge upset. We are back here though with a minute 4 to go in the ball game and a 15-point lead for the Rebels, and they have the basketball, and they're more than content just to run the clock out here and move on to the next round in the state playoffs. Richland with it to Sanders. Little crossover dribble, going to take it to the basket, cut off there nicely by Juarez, and kick back out to Tilley. 36 seconds to go. Richland is going to advance to the quarterfinals here in Class 1. Nice win for the Rebels. They're just running the clock out here. Content to do so, and can't blame them for that. Inside, and it's going to be a foul. That's going to go on Colton Norton, a freshman who's in the ball game for the Reindeer, with 8.3 seconds to go. Lucas Klein in the ball game too, a senior. Coach Klein's son here, get a chance to play on his home court for the last time. And that's going to be a final. Final score is going to be the Richland Rebels 48 and the Clarkton Reindeer 33. We will look at a little bit of scoring as best we can. For the Reindeer, they went like this. 14 for Amari Gorman, 4 for Alex Juarez, 9 for James Johnson, 2 for Caleb Hunter, and 4 for Clayton Godsey for their 33. And see if I can add this up real quick. For the Richland Rebels, they had 14 for Eric Williams, 2 for Hayden Connor, 3 for Hunter Sanders. Gary Tilley had, I believe, 16 on the evening. Jaden Pope with a free throw, and Tucker Hughes with 10 on the night. So nice job for both of those teams there. But Richland moves on to the next round, Scott, and they continue on. And as we mentioned, that South Iron game was really, really close.
Any updates on that? What was that score again?
That was. It's a thread on Facebook, so you got to try to decipher what's going on, a little bit. But let's see if we can find it here with the last post possibly before we go off the air, because that will determine where these guys play next. And I really can't. Looks like South Iron was up. Chadwick up by 2 with 3:04 to go, with 39 all with a minute 42 left. So we'll see how that plays out. But either way, Richland's going to be going either to South Iron or to Chadwick on Saturday for sure. And no final yet from Puxico, but they had a pretty commanding lead, 17 points after 3 quarters. So if they do hold on and win, looks like it would be them and South Pemiscot on Saturday, which should be a good one. We'll have that one on Aycorp Sports. And then now on Aycorp Sports, we've got New Madrid County and Charleston playing, the number 1 team in the state of New Madrid. So good games all the way around. Good win here for the Richland Rebels tonight.
Yep, good win. And they need to get Tucker Hughes kind of healed up, because they're going to they're going to need to do everything they can against the last year's state champion if that's who they wind up playing. If not, then
Chadwick must be pretty tough.
Chadwick must be pretty tough too.
Exactly right. So good win. Congratulations to Coach McBroom and his team on their 3 years in a row of winning their district down there. Congratulations to them, and good luck to the Richland Rebels as they advance on in the state tournament. For my partner, Scott Nelson, this is Jim Rucker saying good night, God bless, and we'll see you on Saturday.